think of it outside of education. If you were dieting and were planning on, or you wanted to lose weight, so you were dieting and or working out, you would reevaluate what you're doing maybe after 3 months, right? And that's what we see with IEPs. They have a long yearly goal of doing X, Y, and Z. And then, we split it up into, every 4 months, let's check in on those objectives, right? Those benchmarks.
Right.
And so the point of that, and we know a lot of parents are like, they never send me progress on the objectives. Well, they're supposed to be sending you progress because it's called the fidelity of the data, right? Like you want to be able to, be look at the information that's in front of you and make changes accordingly. An IEP is a breathing, living document. It really shouldn't just be this one time of year meeting and he wasn't making progress 3 months into this goal, but instead of calling an IEP team meeting and fixing that goal, providing more support and services, sometimes districts just let it go, right? And so when the parent now has the advantage of being able to take that information, and I know it may seem like, oh, that's just so much more information. You're already doing it because you already have your plans, right? And it's just maybe one extra thing. And I love Pinterest. Like there are teachers that share all types of forms. And on Google in general. And I feel like it's been a bit more since the pandemic that we've shared these kind of documents that you could just check off, progress or, whatever, or use work samples. Oh, okay, work sample, whatever, from this date, we can look back on. And it's super advantageous because if you're not seeing the results that you expected, then you can pivot and you can, change the goal or maybe provide additional support in a different way. And then you have all of that. And if you go back to a public school, you go, look at all this that we had done in a year. And it's very hard to argue with that. If you're trying to implement the same type of thing in a public school setting versus the homeschool.
Yeah, that's really good information because and like you said, you're already doing it. It's just keep track of it. Just staple it to something, and we have a free downloadable IEP template for parents who homeschool with the step-by-step instructions on how to write goals, and we have a whole bunch of blogs coming out this month on different things like that. So lots of resources out there, but yes, it's otherwise you're losing what you're doing, and that's important